protein for protein synthesis. Collagen really good. So, you know, Mickey loves it. Mickey puts it in her coffee every morning, you know, because obviously women are really into collagen now because it's very, very good for the skin and hair and all that kind of stuff. It's certainly great for longevity. Anyone who's kind of north of 35, who's kind of right now they're starting to feel the creaks and the squeaks, you know, that like up your collagen. Okay, well, thank you very much, Nick, for being on Keeping It 100. Oh, thank you very much, boys. Always a pleasure.
Thank you for your time, Nick. Appreciate it.
Continued success, my friend. Thank you, my friend. All right, cool.
Nobody does selling better than Shopify. Shopify is the home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not-so-secret, with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts go abandoned and way more sales going through. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. On the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout that Skims uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period for 3 months at shopify.com/Westwood1, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Westwood1 to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/Westwood1.
The Pit is back for a new season. On the Pit podcast, join Alok Patel and Hunter Harris as they unpack each episode after it airs, discussing the stories, real medicine, and ethics behind every scene. You'll also hear from the cast and creators who bring the show to life, including Noah Wiley, Catherine Lanasa, and more. Watch the Pit podcast on HBO Max or wherever you get podcasts.
Hey, this is Nick Aldis, your favorite GM, former world champion, and friend of K100 despite being on probation. A few years ago, I started Legacy Sports Nutrition to sell high-quality supplements made in the USA to people like me and hopefully people like you. Since we launched, code K100 is the most used promo code at LegacySubs.com, which is a testament to the listeners of this show with intelligent people who care about their health and performance with bestsellers like Test X9, Testosterone Booster, and our Recovery PM Sleep Aid. I use these products myself, and so does my wife, Hall of Famer Mickey James, as well as a bunch of your favorite wrestlers. Try the stuff now at LegacySubs.com. That's LegacySupps.com, and use code K100 for 10% off and support this podcast.
All right, so you guys ready for the Patreon? The holiday version of the Patreon mailbag. It is. Bit. So we hardly have any Patreon mailbags. Everybody's taking a holiday for the mailbag.
Yeah, dude, I think we usually get like 35 to 40 on a big week.
No.
It was 16 today. Yeah.
Not Patreon. Any?
Yeah, recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't seem like that.
Maybe 30. Let's say 30 is a, yeah.
All right, so let's start off. How many suspensions do we have last week? Because the holiday season, we've been kind of rallying for leniency.
I didn't see any leniency. You got a yellow card for Tad.
Why?
I guess he complimented Husey here.
Oh,
no, he wished, I'm sorry, he wished Merry Christmas to Husey. That was his offense.
Right.
Yes.
Why would he do that on the show?
I was in the holiday spirit.
What's a yellow card?
Yeah, it's a yellow card. Botman's out for 2 weeks. They're sending us that segment where it was about gold dust.
All right.
Party or whatever. The guy Ryan Long was doing it. It was nonsense.
Oh, it's right.
Gold dust at itty parties, yeah.
Right.
Oh, GTA boy. He ignored the Disco's Christmas edict to not ask any Christmas.
I'm sure this out.
And he also tried to get us to sign up for his OnlyFans. So that was an offense. He's suspended. Adrian, our boy, he is suspended for referencing the Pink Pony Club.
It's a wannabe.
BG.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who was it referenced to? What was it suspended? I forgot. Do you remember?
I think he said frequenter of the club.
Oh, something maybe like made us think about.
It's clearly a gay club.
No, Pink Pony?
Pink Pony is not a gay club?
No, absolutely not.
Wannabe.
Pony. So the Cheetah is the best strip club in Atlanta, right? It's the classiest one. Right, and they actually have a 5-star restaurant there. It's delicious. We used to go there. Eat steak and baked potatoes and stuff, everything, and then have the strippers talk. Would hang out with us because me and Raiden and my boy Andre, the special effects artist guy, we go hang out there, right? Mm-hmm. But the Pink Pony was awesome because the best night was Sunday night. All the other strip clubs were closed, and it was the only strip club that was open. The place was packed. and they played like house music and stuff. And it was a good like club to go to like on a Sunday night.
Nice.
And plus, sometimes we'd be home on Sunday nights, you know. Yeah. So
I'm gonna locate this reference and find out.
Who's the other one?
All right. So the other ones, BG.
All right.
They're questioning whether disco has had many
Like I
transitions.
said.
Okay.
But Demetrius
Demetrius
for referencing disco polishing Alex Wright's knob is what it was.
Yeah, like just it's kind of clear. You can hear what the suspense is for. If you try to get yourself over and try to insult me or Conan or Joe, you're going to get suspended. Because that was just the purpose of this. You know, I mean, you're paying to be a patron. We respect that, but don't waste our. If you think you're just going to pay to insult us, you're going to get. You're going to not be able to do that.
You can insult Joe, but
Right. Yeah. Very sensitive. Brian Dunlop got yellow carded. Right. And Matthew Torino also got yellow carded for his disrespectful tone.
Right. So the first one's Crystal from Lamore. The subject is Los Toxicos. Before we go to Los Toxicos, I want to put this issue to rest. I saw this thing that you guys keep having this discussion, and I'm going to chime in just a little bit about this. And it's been going on for years. Joe keeps bringing up the fact that an assistant director said that Die Hard is a Christmas.
Say to me.
Screenwriter.
The guy that
He's screenwriter.
Yeah, the guy that directed it, which I think he said it wasn't. Okay?
Okay.
Now, the fact that this
All right, let's get to it, yo.
released in July tells you everything you need to know about a Christmas movie. Home Alone was not released in July.
What's going on, Primetime Sean? How you doing?
Snowman was not released in July.
Good morning. Great show last night, eh?
Charlie Brown was not released in July. That's all you need to know, bro.
Yeah, but let me explain to you like this. The first draft that they turned into the script, the studio said, we want this to be a Christmas-themed movie. They specifically wrote the script that was shot to be Christmas-themed. So the studio wanted it that way. Now,
yeah, good job in the main event. I ain't expected you to finish it off, making that guy tap out.
The hostage versus John McCain and all that.
Great world premiere storm. Saturday Night Worldwide to come.
It's not a Christmas movie, bro. I understand. God sends that. It's a guy that gets left by Santa Claus in his drunk.
Yes, it was. Huh? Saturday Night Worldwide. Let's see what that looks like tomorrow evening. Shit, I can't wait for Monday Night Blaze, the A show, the flagship show. What's that's gonna be? How that's gonna turn out?
His name is so-and-so that let everybody know that you're up on the screenwriter and like named and he used to be a writer and all this other shit. Yeah, respect the 3 minutes.
And good news. You probably already know. I signed the Beast. My roster was full, but I had to let one go. I let Dragon San Young go after he lost his cruiserweight title to Aiden. I really don't do much with him anyways. But it's okay. We still got some more agents on the roster, so that's cool. I laid it down for him. He's got to have to be loyal if you want to stick around and be relevant.
Well, I don't know what it is. Go off from my chat this week. Basically, here's what I said. Here's what I said. Okay? I said, what are,
okay.
There was a bunch of, like I said, show me, Christmas movies that were released in the summer.
Hi, Brian.
Right? And
Hey, Josie, it's been a long time since I seen you. Happy 2026. Huh? I guess I'll go in it alone. After I lose, more people will want to join, so that's how it is.
But the Gremlins is
Oh, yeah.
considered a Christmas movie, but that was also too. But Gremlins and Die Hard are not Christmas movies.
I'm doing great. I'm blessed, baby.
They were like Christmas movies are released around November time. Or the Christmas season, when the Christmas season starts, like Thanksgiving, the day after they do Black Radio, Christmas season, like most Christmas movies are released around that, right? Die Hard was released in June.
July.
July. Legendary Vigilance.
Yeah.
And you know, like supposedly Nicola Piccolo sent me I don't know if it's none of my chat history because he sent me a thing.
I hope you're the same way as well.
They got to like the like.
I appreciate all of
You know,
you.
like,
Remember, they even did Die Hard 2 at Christmas again in the airport.
right. So no, it's just like when the thing where Die Hard was written. Okay, the writer is obviously a terrorist movie, and everything, but they kind of want to put the Christmas themes like Christmassy themes. Okay, but the premise of the movie, okay, was not a Christmas movie.
No, because it came from a book. It came from a book. Yeah.
Right,
You are
it's a
very, very
terrorist,
welcome.
So people say it's a Christmas movie just because it has like a Christmas party, but like anything that has Christmas in it doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie. Like here's a perfect example for Christmas movies. If it's not on the Hallmark, if you can't show it on the Hallmark channel, it's not a Christmas movie. Okay, because it's not for all ages.
Yeah.
Okay, Christmas movies are for the family, the kids, and stuff like it's you know Christian themes, you know, which is Christmas and stuff. Just ridiculous. It's like you know. I don't know.
What I said, I asked the guy what Christmas movies were released in other months, other than the holiday season. And I said many beloved Christmas films like action classics Die Hard and Batman Returns.
You have to go broadcast answers. Like I asked the question to multiple. It's like I don't know. It's
You
just
can
like
ask the answer that you want. Is what you're saying?
I'm not. Here's the thing. Okay, if the movie A Christmas Story, all right, pops up on my TV screen in the middle of July, I'm not watching it.
No, of course not.
If Die Hard pops up, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Like Die Hard's on the Facebook, the greatest, my favorite movies of all time. I'll watch it year round.
Yeah.
I won't watch the Ten Commandments, in March. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I don't know. It's just like it's a silly argument. It's definitely not a Christmas movie, just because of this.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I didn't get any heat there for going Batman Returns a Christmas movie.
It's a thing for the trying. That's all based on. It's just taking it from one.
I'm very happy to have him on the roster. I'm going to see what he does.
And there's a lot of people in the information hemisphere there that are calling it a Christmas movie.
You know what the other one is? The action-themed Christmas movie is Lethal Weapon 1. Christmas
Definitely not
movie.
exactly. Absolutely not.
I would say that's not a Christmas movie, but that's another one people argue for. Yeah.
Christmas movies don't have aren't about drugs and murder and shit. It's common sense here, people.
But let me just say, by the same token, you brought up this a couple of times this week. You said that's why Christmas songs suck, because you can't play them the whole year, right?
Right.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Christmas songs are for during Christmas.
Correct. And then Christmas movies, okay, there's a psychological operation going on. Okay, because during the Christmas season, during December, when you go into the mall or you go into a restaurant store, there's Christmas music playing. Okay, so the theme and the air of that there's an air of Christmas around you, and like there's Christmas trees, there's Christmas decorations, everything. So the movie, like kind of like a peaceful, serenity, holiday season, something. Well, Die Hard does not fall under that premise under any circumstance. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous argument. It's a funny argument that people actually insist it's a Christmas movie.
Are you putting it to a close now? This is the final. No more Die Hard.
Christmas is over. We'll go 11 months from now, we'll bring this up again. Which is interesting. Why are we only talking about around Christmas? Why Die Hard is a Christmas movie? When we can talk about Die Hard any other time during the year, but the Christmas people will try to bring it up during, the Christmas Die Hard is Christmas. We try to bring it during Christmas. Well, I'll watch it tomorrow. It's a great movie.
We need more good New Year's Eve.
Yeah. All right. So the first one's from Christopher Lamore. As question Conan was Toxic as a group pre-AAA or did they form in AAA? Because we see it at the next Worlds Collide. I believe Lady Maravilla has yet to debut in USA. That's for you.
So Las Tóxicas, let me give you a good backstory on them. Two of them were trained by their dad. All three of them are from the northern part of Mexico, which is like usually the wildest part, cartels and violence.
Yeah, 6 years. Been doing it for 6 years. And I thank you for it. I wish you came around when it first started, because I needed a guy like you.
One of them actually went into a dressing room and
Thank you for your loyalty. You are the man. You deserve that world title that you have.
Talk about it. And she went in there and was kicking her ass while she was filming. Okay?
But for a shoot?
For a shoot. She showed it to me. And one of the three,
okay, Lady Maravilla.
I will not say which one.
One of the three was
one of the three told that a ring girl from our competition was talking shit to her, and they were on an indie show together.
Okay.
Okay? And she went in there with her camera, and the other two made sure nobody got involved. And she beat the fuck out of her while she was
on camera, like you committed assault and filmed herself committing
and
assault.
showed it to all the boys. Okay?
So one of the those toxic
Hey, James.
is a transgender wrestler, right?
You know?
Wait, what is those toxic?
They're the three fucking girls that are.
Okay, no, excuse me, I got it.
Yeah, that I'm mad at.
No. What do we call the trainer? Exoticos, okay, see, I got that mixed up. Go ahead.
No,
Okay, so
and they're called that because they're like locker room pains in the ass and they're bitches and stuff, right? They're toxic influence.
No, they're not.
Okay, I thought that's what
They're called that. You're always well informed on Mexican news.
I thought you said that.
Really? I said that?
I thought you did, but
they are called las tóxicas because they're wild. They'll drink, they'll party till the next day. They've been known to show up late, because they were partying. They ain't afraid to take your man. You know what I'm saying? So there was a song by this Puerto Rican rapper called Farruko, and he had a song called Las Tóxicas, because I wanted to call it something else, like something that had to do like bitches or something like that, right? And so Dorian goes, why don't you call him Toxic? And he goes, that name is perfect. And so, basically in the song, he's talking about this girl who likes to party, who likes to drink. You can't tell her what to do. Nobody controls her. She's not a one-woman.
What's coming up?
That fit them, and they've been on the popular girl group ever.
So I figured out there was this Pink Pony Club thing. But what it was Adrian sent us an email, and he said, "Wow, I got leaked footage from the AEW Christmas party, and it was just a bunch of gay dudes in a lobby singing the Pink Pony Club song."
Right.
So that's why he was suspended. Yeah, for disinformation.
Say that again. I didn't hear it all.
So Adrian sent us an email that said, "Hey, I have this leaked footage from an AEW Christmas party. And what it actually was a bunch of gay dudes in a lobby or something singing the song Pink Pony Club." So that's where.
So it's complete misinformation. Yeah. All right. So next is I'm still confused about this term because I very rarely use it ever. Right. So Jordy George from Comedy South Carolina, some of these fence builders. Who was the best fence builder in WCW? That's from NWA Silver for Life. PS should also be renamed Beer Money. Okay, no one known as PS. Well, what is fence? Like a fence builder, how would you describe a fence builder?
Kind of like a guy that was trying to pick up a chick and built a wall so you couldn't talk to her. Is that it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Well, I never thought of it.
I forget who he said was notorious for it, but yeah, he said there was a lot of fence builders in WCW, and actually, I think the way he put it was that he had to get to his future wife before you yourself could go.
I think I do it.
Get in there before the fence was built.
I'm thinking about it.
I actually introduced it.
Right.
2026 is going to be a big year for ACW, but at the same time, we don't know what the future holds. Because for years ago, I said that this would be my last year doing it. I don't know if I'm going to want to continue after that. If I do continue, it's going to be like once a month, like once a week or whatever, or a few
getting to the CrossFit. Is that a good answer?
I'm not a CrossFit guy.
So,
I'm not sure.
I was definitely not a fit guy. No. I was, yeah, so.
Neither was I.
Right. Yeah. All right, next is from Emilio Garcia, leader of the Marco Luna from Chicago, Illinois, and the subject is Jericho coming to WWE. Joe, get that legal email set up. Okay. Subject is Jericho coming back to WWE. Reported the dirty shit that Y2J contract with AEW expires December 31st. That would make it eligible for January 6th debut on the 1-year anniversary for Raw and SmackDown. Question is, will you have returned to Rumble on January 5th? Yeah, the whole update from William Regal on Twitter about neck injuries is still down for both AEW and WWE do this goodbye. These are young performers that are trying to get over the banger match and still stay the whole time for fights to make time. Am I right, Cody? You always say that's like telling a racehorse to slow down. Thanks. Alright, did you see this?
Keep that door open. I need that door to stay open.
Whatever you Joe.
So he says, I stay off here because...
Come on, bitches.
I stay off here because I alerted to something today that alarms me. I don't read any comments and don't waste your time trying to argue or justify your very wrong opinions on this. I broke my neck twice. September 93 in a ring, a car wreck in 97. Stu Billy never told me. And I was taught properly how to bridge and not land on top of my head. It's a skill that maybe 99.9% of people don't know or will ever learn anymore. I kept going somehow, but knew all the tricks that, again, people don't learn now.
Come on, you bastards.
If the Misawa son
Come
asked
get
me
you.
problem, I thought it would stop this nonsense, but it's not work. And whenever I talk to people about them doing it as well, it doesn't hurt. Believe me, it will. I have people close to me, Brian being one who is suffering daily like myself from his neck. It's a daily misery and sleep and every other aspect of your life.
Thank you very much. You're the best man for the job.
Most people use the term talk about me. You'll never hear me say that, as I'm not, and I don't think I am.
You Blaze and NEW. Now Blaze and Non-Stop Extreme Wrestling, they inspired me to do this because this is something I always wanted to do it. Because before this, I was doing reenactments of WCW from 97 to 2000 the way I wanted to do with it. Like from June 97 to like November 2000.
The difference between a bird suplex and a brainbuster. And that's a 14 remove.
Then after that was the
57.
I tried to do the recreate 1999 by itself the way I felt. Most of us felt the way it should have did. It should have been like the Goldberg comeback story, what they were supposed to do in real life, and my take on it. Like after he lost his streak ended, he lost this belt. I kind of created the comeback storylines for that.
I want you to, there's something Henry described that made him know. I want you to go to Kenny Omega because I actually had Kenny Omega, right? And I'm going to make a very good point about this. This is hysterical, okay? Because, you know, there's this, Tony knows this, everybody, all our listeners know this, that there is a theme that permeates on social media and the wrestling world and all these people that things I say are kind of irrelevant because I was a disco inferno, my character. So like people are going to discount things that I say that I feel that these are the topics are very common sense oriented. Okay, I've been talking preaching with wrestler safety for God knows for how long. Right? And like, seriously, how have I been talking about this, right? And specifically, okay, you saw
you were making
triangle neck issue, and a head with neck issue, stuff like that. Almost one thing with all those.
Got him.
So those guys all wrestled each other a lot.
Yeah, and
okay. What was one of the moves that they used to do like every match, and Brock Lesnar does it today. Yeah, German suplex. Okay, and this is funny. It's hysterical that Regal posted this because I actually
you should check out my playlist. You should check out my WCW playlist. I have one for 97, 98, 99, and 2000. Like speed watching. You should check them out.
The Dragon suplex and the German suplex. a lot of direct pressure on the back of your neck in a position where your neck.
Yes, I've been a WCW guy through and through, even over WWF, despite the greatness that Steve Austin was. The Rock, Undertaker, G-Generation X, Kane, Mick Foley, Chance Shamrock, Sable. I was a WCW guy through and through, huh? Shit. Lex Luger, Sting, Diamond Dallas Page, Booker T, Goldberg, the NWO, Billy Kidman, Disco Inferno, Alex Wright, the Canada Miller, the Nitro Girls, Raven and S Blocker, Psycho Sid Vicious, Macho Man Randy Savage, Conan. Those were my guys and gals.
15 years? I'll get the exact, but yeah, it was long.
Dude, it's like Christian, all these guys, like your neck, if you're constantly taking these moves, it's going to.
And right now, speaking of them, I'm listening to Disco Inferno and Conan talk right now, huh?
All day and then lying down, which is hard to do for people. You're up, you're around, your head, you're driving.
Got your ass.
That does not help.
Yes, it is.
So I tweeted this, and I said, anybody with common sense can see that the German suplex, or the Dragon suplex, is a dangerous move, and then put hashtag Kenny Omega. He doesn't just watch that move. And you're snapping a person very quick and hard back on his neck. And you don't think on the person for time that's gonna cause potential injury? No. Unbelievable. That's why you always taught to take flat back bumps. So there's no curvature of the spine when you're landing, something like a flat back bump, and then flat, so there's no stress on your body. There's a position.
It was a good.
And it's fascinating. I'll talk like this. I tweet stuff like that, and people are like, are insulting.
Yeah, shut up.
But this is basic common sense.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try, like, at the beginning of the year, I'm gonna get, I know.
I'm open to wait.
I want to get stuff on here, and I want to, like, almost like kindergarten class.
Oh, yeah, you listen to that too? I love that show.
And what the cause later, injuries later in life. It's exactly what Steve Regal was talking about.
Yeah.
And it's like Steve Regal saying this.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been saying this for freaking 10 years. And people are insulting me.
Right.
You know, come on. Like, they're like people like you're stupid or something here. It's like,
it seems like
you get the kidding. Regal came away and said,
yeah. Sure.
Because him specifically, I don't like cross through the Doomsday Saida. That's a move that is not good for the neck. You know what I'm saying? I prefer the flat, when you pick a guy up the flat back suplex, so what do you say?
Regardless of the timing, the general message from Mr. Regal. What about it? In other words, needed here. Safety often takes a back seat when a wrestler blocks and actively facing the dragon. We all sometimes need a voice from afar to respect reality and to tell us that the risks have consequences. The odds aren't in our favor, and none of us will walk away unscathed. This isn't company versus company or wrestler versus wrestler. It's about a general awareness and knowing that the cost of what we do is directly related to the amount and severity of risks that we take. Keeping that in mind, we aren't all created equally. As adults, we need to be realistic and know our own physical limits. And that's given us chicken. I want to try twisting. I look at this all as great food for thought, something to always be cognizant of. It shouldn't be about making a competition. Thank you, Mr. Regal.
Well, that's great that he say that, but it's funny. It comes from Mr. Regal. He's talking. This is his host coming from a guy like me, and I'm the enemy.
Yeah.
And it's the exact same message. It is like this dude. These people gotta get you. I'm like, thank God I don't do this anymore. Like this.
Yeah.
And this is like, Meltzer said, like, this is all we're the dirt sheet people that never worked before. They don't call up to the risks. Sometimes they all hate it when they do this. So you don't act like it. You're saying these are 4 and 5 star matches. It's a risk entry on, so they're trying to see this stuff. And then you're actually saying, like, well, I don't like these guys do the risky stuff. Like, yes, you do. You're giving them you're telling them this is exceptional wrestling. And like you're totally ignoring the health aspect of it. Tony, what do you think about this? I want to hear Tony.
Yeah, of course.
What do you think about this, Joe?
I was going to say, it goes, first off, with the German suplex, even I know as a fan, I can see that the German suplex, as long as you know how to take it, you can be fine. But the whole point of that dragon suplex or the tiger suplex even is to take away your ability to take it. It's almost like a smart move. So that
you can't live flat. You have to live on the back of your neck, that stuff.
Because you don't have the ability, because your arms are headed one way or the other. But so to me, that was always like a smarty move for a smart man to go, oh, look at that one really hurts.
And the brain buster.
And when they do it, like on the apron.
Right, you're not letting that fight. The lady is like at a 45-degree angle on his neck and back, and then, you know, it's just like, dude, it's like, come on. It's like,
there's examples like the guy said, like Regal said, when Masawa died, he was like a major hero for a lot of these guys. You thought it would have maybe changed some things. Think about it, Muhammad Ali never changed boxers, right? You see some of these UFC fighters down the road that are there. That doesn't stop MMA fighters fighting the way they fight. It's just like Conan says a lot. It's hard to restrict the youth, and they're going to want to do what their heroes did. They're going to want to the last match and all that. And I don't know what you do. You guys know better than I do.
I want to go
the lead's on and maybe have these guys understand a little better.
I am that man.
Look, you never saw me take any bump like that ever or distance. Now imagine Regal, who's like, he's a big guy, bro, taking that type of bump on his leg. Mm-hmm. I can only imagine Pac, Kyle Fletcher, guys like that, they're going to have neck issues. Yeah, it doesn't hurt right now because you haven't damaged your neck yet. But the problem with most people is a lot of them, if it doesn't happen to them, they don't give a fuck. Yeah, it happened to my friend, it happened to my cousin, it happened to my neighbor, but it hasn't happened to me, right? And there's such a mark, they're willing to risk their health to get a pop or a rating, a star rating, for people to put them over. And when you're young and dumb, you don't see older guys doing shit like that, you know, because they know better. Like, I mean, the biggest 2 moves I ever took on my neck, and I already showed various times to repeat it one more time. And Steiner gave me that crazy fucking brace shot, and you're just basically
come over here with us.
Bro, I hurt so much. I was crying.
You tried to rally the
and then another time, fucking, what's these guys' names? The FTR?
Yes.
They gave me a driver.
Like this. Yes, the man. Yes, the man.
I was ready for it. I was out of shape. I hadn't wrestled in years. But I still ended up cracking my, what do you call this? My rib. Tearing up my labrum, which is part of your shoulder. And dislocating my shoulder. Remember, I think this falls upon not even the wrestlers or the betters. Because like they say, you can take a horse to water, you can make a drink. This needs to be mandated by the promotions themselves.
Okay, I gotta call you out of it.
Yeah.
Because we have had this conversation over the years on numerous occasions over years. And you keep saying that you can't teach a what's the word that the horse lead a horse to run? No. You can't think of wild, like a horse that want to run. You can't.
Oh, wild horses, yeah.
Okay, right. You can't. Because Steve Regal is here sitting standing, all of a sudden it's like because it's coming from Steve Regal, it's like the voice of like God has come down and like an edict and everything. You can say that, you can be saying this too, but you would like to say you can't say this because they won't listen. But if more people say it, you're going to have to listen. So pull up the spot with Moxley and Kyle Fletcher from the pay-per-view. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I want to show you this. You didn't watch it. I mean, I don't want to say it's any pay-per-view. Yeah. Well, watch this movie. Okay? And this is what I keep saying, right? Of all the professional wrestling moves you can do, like there's a million of moves. Like, back in the remember like the moves we taught growing up, and we taught Lucha that. But there was a handful of moves, you know, and we were taught to do all them repeated them over and over, so everybody did them correctly. We all did the basics, right? So as like professional wrestling progressed,
good to me. Yeah,
you these things that people keep trying all these things now. That
I'm good with you.
Like,
Doom.
really high compared to what he got out of it. Okay, and that is constantly one of the professional wrestling because these guys are trying to get the 4 and 5 star matches, and this is what gets the 4 and 5 star matches, the high risk. Look here, this is unbelievable. Okay? Because we think about how close we were here.
Can you make this video?
I can't make it actually. You know, so, like the gimmick, what is the purpose of this?
What's that all about?
All the moves you can do.
Your tolerance level dip. Yeah.
So this career could have ended like that.
Of course. Look at that.
Just trying to tell you, man.
And then it goes on.
You were one of the guys on the head.
You guys are good wrestlers. You can do anything in that ring like that. Looks good. A good strike, a good pick, a safe move. But you're elected to do this. I'm like, for what? For that crowd?
I kind of feel sorry for Fletcher, you know why?
Look at that. Well, I bet you I wouldn't doubt if he got fucked up in that. And they're not saying he's hurt. You know, we'll see how many times he wrestles in the upcoming weeks. But I don't want that because his neck is messed up a little bit.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
How old is Fletcher? I think he's pretty young.
How old is Moxley? Like, well, it takes two to tangle in there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why do you have, it's a good problem. Why do you have two professional wrestlers and an agent and the guy that's running the company, you know, and the television? Why are you greenlighting that stuff when literally assets that you're paying millions? Those are multi-million-dollar wrestlers right there. Those are $1 million plus talents that they are paid.
Yeah, but Moxley isn't taking advantage of bump as Fletcher.
No, but he's participating in the nature of the move. That's what I'm saying is, you know, and you got to go in there with another $1 million guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and you can do anything.
Yeah, so how does Fletcher...
It's crazy that you can do this shit. It's like,
he's 27.
Like I can go to the gym every day. I get up, I work out, I go today. I shouldn't, but it's not like
me.
So you're not thinking of Fletcher right now. Did you know who he was like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
You're selected, man.
I don't think nobody did except the hardcore mark.
Well, he's part of the trio of him and the
Yeah, but he was like meaningless guy, you know.
Right.
So now you got this guy.
Missing.
So he's kind of like the top guy. He's the guy everybody's talking about. He's got the buzz. He feels the pressure of having he feels the pressure of having the lights out every night, the showstopper, right? With Shawn Michaels didn't even do any of that shit. Right. And that's the only way he knows how to get over is doing dangerous spots. Darby Allin's the same way. I saw this film clip of some dangerous spots he did. I'm like, bro, this is a mother guy that's going to...
That part for the course is that, yeah, exactly. You know he's going to like this.
Oh,
right. It's literally scary because you know he's an attractive guy. It's because he knows we're watching, and we may be the big contrast talent. Like a Talladega figure that the big red.
You want to know what you're going to speak up? I don't think anybody gives a fuck what I say about that.
Right, they don't, which is a shame.
Waste my time.
Yeah. Because it's almost like, and this is going to be very interesting.
Which is sad.
Here's the saddest part, okay? It's like, I have very good intentions here.
Right.
Like, would you agree with that? I don't want these guys breaking paralyzed up the national TV, right?
And I think you've always had good intentions, you know, but
the worst thing about it is, though, okay, is that I'm going to be so compelled when this happens to tweet or say, I told you so.
Right.
Which would be inappropriate for the moment. Okay, you hear what I'm saying? But it's like, how can I not feel condescending when nobody is listening to me and I'm speaking the most common sense stuff you could, like, you know,
come on, bastard.
Just somebody it's a miracle they haven't, right? Yeah, miracle they haven't. Really a miracle Oscar didn't just stay there. I mean, we've missed so many close calls. That's what happened in Mexico. Remember, Aerostar was taking those fucking crazy bumps and like 30 feet high and shit. And it would get the biggest pop of the night. It would be all over social media. And then one day they didn't catch him right. And his fucking head was swollen. And he was all fucked up. And then he got better and he wanted to do it again. And it was absolutely not.
He wanted to do it again.
You want, yes.
Oh, that's why we talked about that.
Yeah.
Yes. So
I go, if you die on my watch, I gotta live with that.
Right. Exactly. Because I got out of what did you guys do it the first time? Remember that?
Yeah.
It was bad enough. It was bad enough I got the bullet, and you came basically unscathed with just bruises of a swollen head. Fuck that.
Right.
It's a not only with the wrestlers but with the fans. It's like a. I think you mature as a fan, right? What I mean is when I was younger, let's say I'd do that to Sabu or ECW Arena. They're almost the same suplex. Although usually Sabu would flip all the way over, land on his belt. But first, they make it seem like it killed the guy. Second, sometimes guys would be stretchered out.
Oh man, you got it. No,
right? So they made it. Even back then, I knew this isn't so good for the guy's neck. But I was just like Conan said about people popping for the risky spots. Fuck yeah, Tazplex. Nowadays, when I see a spot like that, I'm like, dude, I don't want to see that. And it's a matter of the fans growing up too, and some don't. And there's a new generation of younger fans. They want to see the crazy shit, and there's wrestlers willing to do it because they haven't learned yet either.
Nobody does selling better than Shopify. Shopify is the home of the #1 checkout on the
that person wanted in, I'm gonna let them have it.
Secret. With Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts go abandoned and way more sales going through. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. On the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more, sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout that Skims uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period for 3 months at shopify.com/Westwood1, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com.
Let's try to get 2 more people in with us. Huh?
You're selling today. Shopify.com/Westwood1.
The Pit is back for a new season. On the Pit podcast, join Alok Patel and Hunter Harris as they unpack each episode.
Wait for them to join in with us.
Stories, real medicine,
This be
and ethics
easy.
behind every scene. You'll also hear from the cast and creators who bring the show to life, including Noah Wiley, Catherine Lanasa, and more. Watch the Pit podcast on HBO Max or wherever you get podcasts.
Good, Toby.
The new guy.
Good. You're getting the full. We still getting the full team.
Full bars.
Hey, Danny, welcome to the building. Want to join? We're grilling. Yeah, sure. Sweet.
I can't see what these people look like.
What's your mother's name?
Oh, fuck, Toby.
What? Don't listen to him, Danny. Anyway, what was the name of the street you grew up on?
3 of us can handle this.
Fast and easy with home internet from AT&T and get a signal so strong everyone will notice, even your neighbors. Geographic service restrictions apply at att.com/internet.
What up, PI? Happy New Year, fellas. We're back with Disco's favorite segment in the show, the Lucha Libre Minute, with our boy, Harry Ruiz. Boom.
Thank you very much.
Favorito de Disco Inferno, el minuto de la lucha libre. Feliz año nuevo, Disco. Feliz año nuevo, Conan. Feliz año nuevo, Joe. Disco, I gotta ask you, man, were you able to watch Guerra de Titanes or see highlights from the show? Because it was a very fun show to check out live from Guadalajara.
I saw some of the highlights. I saw that El Grande Americano and Dominic Mysterio had issues at the end of the match. I heard Tony doing commentary. I saw Canelo. Canelo was there. He buried Conan.
He did.
He didn't? I thought he said, he spoke Spanish. I thought he said very Tony.
Oh, no, that's fake news right there, Disco. He did. So, first off, I gotta ask Conan, because you were, after a couple of minutes, I figured out you were doing commentary remotely. You weren't there at the arena. How was that experience for you? Because I've done that before where like NFL road games, I call them from the studio out here in Vegas. The home ones, I do them from the stadium. How is that for you? Because I think it's the first time since the AAA WWE purchase that you guys aren't at the location. How was it compared to when you're at the arena?
I've done it for TNA before, but more like in post. And this is actually the third time I do it for WWE. I think 2 times maybe it was just like tryouts to see how we sounded, and because they have like 30 countries that do it from their house. They're not there, so they have all the technology to do it from their house. It's good because you're watching the show, you're hearing the crowd live, so you can, it isn't like it's you can't commentate with no emotion because you hear everything, the crowd chants and all that. And then, of course, working with Corey, he's a professional and really doing in JBL. It's easy. It's a night off.
Yeah, and it saves you from having to travel and going to Mexico. But you either go to TJ and then go to Guadalajara, or go from San Diego to Mexico City and somewhere else. A couple of highlights from, I really love the Carnival of Carnage match. I know that there was nothing like that crazy, but it was WWE production with the backstage stuff that went down. I would only take out the Psycho Clowns, the bouncy house. That's how it started, because I thought it looked a little bit weird. But after that, everything looked super cool. And Disco wishes you were a part of that match because it was very entertaining, especially the kissing booth. But afterwards, it's like Pagano is a madman.
What'd you say?
Crazy. That you would have loved to be a part of the Carnival of Carnage match, right?
Absolutely not. Why would you think I would want to be part of the Carnival of Carnage match?
I think you would have liked to be a part of that, the kissing booth spot that they had right there, no?
I would not have participated in the spot.
I thought you would have been down for the Pimpinela when she was revealed with the kissing,
Betrayed.
That was one of the loudest songs of the night.
Suspend Harry from the mailbag.
Betrayed bling.
Suspend him from the mailbag.
Sorry, Harry.
No, it was fantastic. Pagano came back at the end. Pagano seemed a little bit mad.
Why is AAA not brought in an anti-Cristo yet? I don't understand that.
That's the Jeremy Borash question.
Yeah, no, I heard actually on Twitter.
Whooping ass in GTA. Love every minute of it.
Big money and stuff like that, so they weren't able to do it.
Was that like a Fightful Select report, or just
no, it was
channels?
It was WrestlePlanetRumors.net.
Being with the sources right there.
Yeah.
That few rumors out here. I'm keeping it 100. But it was a very entertaining match. Really enjoyed it. And the Carnival Carnage match, in your opinion, delivered what you guys had in mind, or what AAA Creative had in mind?
Yeah, we've never done it before, so we didn't know how it's going to turn out. So it turned out, it could have been a fucking clusterfuck, and it turned out better than we expected.
Yeah, it was
I want to start in the bouncy house either. Yeah.
It was one of those like Bray Wyatt kind of matches from the pandemic where it's like, okay, let's do some weird stuff. And I felt like it really delivered. One more cool thing that I really enjoyed from the show was Rico and Vikingo versus Dragon Lee. Obviously, it was going to be a great match between these guys. Vikingo going heavy on the heel stuff. And now, joining El Ojo.
You see all this madness going to Hollywood. Going to Hollywood, you see all this madness.
The way that you guys built up to that, because there was
that's understood.
A segment that I saw on social media of Dorian speaking with the previous members of El Ojo, and then walking out of the locker room, looking up, and then all you could hear was the guys from El Ojo getting beat up, but you didn't see who did the beating up. And it turns out it was Omos, who is now a part of El Ojo with Nico El Vikingo and with Dorian. Can you tell me about the reception and what you thought about this angle, which I feel like it can fuel a lot of good content and a lot of good views in AAA for the start of 2026?
Yeah, it's good because Vikingo's super over the heel, and he can bring it in the ring. And then you got Omos, who can, probably visually the most impressive guy in wrestling. So you can do a lot of him as a bodyguard or him destroying people. There's a lot of things you can do with Omos that haven't been done.
Your movie. Beat it.
He's an example of a person that they really didn't have anything for him in WWE, but you can experiment with him here.
Yep, popcorn and yellow strip. Yes, it is. Shoot.
Yeah, he was
And then,
in Japan
as far as that writing goes,
if they brought him back, I think
hey,
season 1 was done.
I just got half of the cast. Well, not even. I just got half of the cast written down and shit.
Officially, are you out of the logo? You're no longer a part of the logo?
Yeah, because I'm in bad health anyway, so I can't go to the matches, to the shows.
Let me ask you a question. What happened to the potential? Was it almost supposed to wrestle Microman? What happened with that? I thought we had an angle that was going to be a match.
That could still happen.
Interesting.
Yeah, no,
In order to be able to do Origin for almost end the bingo and a handicap match against Michael Moore. And if you do it spot there was a baby face and somebody sneak in and like some shots of the and like somehow Michael Moore goes over and then the match and then get a huge pop.
Cisco, the gym, the auditorium in Guadalajara was jam-packed. I feel that match, you save it for Plaza de Toros, Mexico to see if you can break one of Conan's records.
Let me ask you a question, Conan. Do you think Dave is really trying to promote CMLL as promotion of the year for his Observer Awards because he wants to try to minimize the success of what AAA's been doing with WWE so far?
No.
No?
And I mean, it's two different concepts that they have. It's like you have CMLL just running the same arena over and over and over again, and you have AAA.
Come on, best.
So they got Arena Mexico. They got the arenas that they own, which is Arena Mexico,
Godzilla,
which is
in the Midtown Western End.
They just sent some.
Oh shit!
The only one building.
Yeah, and that's supposed to be the promotion of the year.
Yeah, I got you. I created main characters based off of childhood friends from the 90s. A queen, that's mine. And some of us, like me, you, some other YouTube OGs, got Def, Kabu.
It was just like a handful of the guys, and it was like hopefully you get a house in a small.
Yeah, some friends in real life that's on rest that I kick it with in Midtown. I see their show and their entourage. I kick with them and their entourage. Shoot, got them jotted down. The story's almost kind of like the Magnificent Seven from 2026, 10 years ago. Oh, shit.
Interesting. Let me ask you this question. So, in AAA right now, who would you consider, based on crowd reaction, okay, the most over baby faces and based on peak the most over here?
Most over baby face for it, I feel like we have a tweeter with a Grande Americano who's supposed to be heel, but that the fans absolutely love him, so I'll go with him. If you go with homegrown guys, you gotta go with Tijuana, who before Ropes Collide, he was like, in the middle of the way guy. Once he hit Ropes Collide, he became one of the most popular acts, and he was in the opening match. So I feel you got him, Pagano, Laredo Kid. If you're talking about like the homegrown guys that are still like pretty much.
I'm just talking about the people that like right now. Who is those over guys that you would want to push? All right, this guy needs to run like the top guy. Like this guy needs to be in a belt. Like he needs to be in the belt the scene for the championship. Who's the most over guy for that?
Conan, do you want to take it away for me, or do you want to do it?
Go ahead.
I feel that right now, after what I saw at Guerra de Titanes, I feel it would be great to have a Grande Americano versus Dominic Mysterio. They split up immediately after being renamed as Rosco 2.0.
All right, but does Dom have the most heat? No.
That's the thing. The fans right now,
that's a big shit. It's like there's like kind of like the fans.
So the biggest deal is Hijo El Vikingo. Nobody's getting more heat than Hijo El Vikingo.
Okay, so all right. So why don't you guys go why don't you do a big Vikingo versus Grande Americano? That's the top baby face with the top heel. That's the old school. Like you would think that would be the formula, you know?
They did it in Puebla, right, Conan?
Yeah. And they're building to it for a big show, dude. You're impatient. You're impatient lately with the booking ideas.
No, they already had it in Puebla, and in Vikingo's hometown, it was still like Grande Americano. He's just stolen the hearts of the Mexicans. Like, he's shown effort to know the language, know stuff that only Mexican people would know, the saying, the singing, all that. He won over the fans. So I mean, if you go out of that box of the guys from WWE and the guys from AAA, I would say La Parca, you got Iguana, Pagano, Psycho Clown, those are like your top 5 guys. Heel-wise, Conan, who would you put from AAA right now that is like a speed getter besides Vikingo?
Triple Nut, probably Messias, and there's not that easy.
I feel like outside from WWE guys, there's not a lot of
No,
like,
that's let me tell you, that's across the board these days. There's not a lot of heels in any company right now with like really good heels. There's a handful of.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't have a lot of good, like strong heels to defeat baby faces to and stuff. So it's like.
I like to see Cross come back. I like to see Cross come back into AAA then and start wrecking shop. You know, there's a space for that.
The thing is that now they're owned by WWE, so it's like I don't feel they have their own independence to bring in somebody that WWE cut that they.
Well, we talked about that. We talked about that before, and Conan seemed to think that it wouldn't be a problem. But then again, that was a while ago, so maybe things have changed.
Yeah, it would be interesting, and yeah, I would love Conan to see more heel guys besides Vikingo because Vikingo's getting a lot of heat, but besides him, there's not a lot.
Obviously now you have Almost, right?
Yep.
Even though Glory doesn't wrestle, he gets a lot of heat. So you got Almost, Vikingo, Glory. I mentioned somebody else. Oh, Messias, Meta. So those are the top tier.
Who's the top heel for the women?
Oh, chicos. I'll go on there.
No,
Those three are.
Babby.
What's this girl's name with the mask? The other one? I can't forget her name. Oh, Lady Shani.
Yeah, we did see the show about Lahara, so hopefully we get more. She just got back into action after giving birth, so.
Are you getting any reports from the shows that you have been traveling? Have there been any locker room heat between the girls at the show? Because you know that the girls cause a lot of, there's a lot of problems sometimes with girls because they cause what
I actually talked to them ahead of time and let them know you cannot be doing what you did with the next. You cannot be, and so they understood, and so there had been
good behavior.
Yeah.
Oh, because he doesn't tolerate that shit anyway, right?
Right. And so and you can tell how serious they are because Deanna was always overweight. Look at how much weight she's lost. And I was on her ass for like 3 years. You gotta lose weight, And so, and even though they're not AAA girls, Lola took over the baby face. And Ethan Pages took over the heel.
And at the end of the day, now that.
And the thing is, when you talk about heels, Dominic's still technically a heel.
The fans love him, so there's not much you can do with that.
But he is a heel.
Yeah, and Americano is supposed to be a heel too, but fans love him, so it is what it is. And look, at the end of the day, yes, I know I was asking, like, which AAA homegrown guy, the guy that's actually AAA is a heel, which is the face. It doesn't matter because right now you guys, as part of WWE, are getting this influx of talent from outside your locker room that is helping the product. Like, Ethan Page, when he got the pinfall by cheating, you had the crowd completely pissed off, and then they restarted the match, and Iko, the quarterback from Junior, got the win, and everybody was over. It doesn't matter if the talent is from your locker room, from another locker room, it's your show, and if the show is over, and if the fans get the heat on one guy, cheer the other, that's what it all matters, and you guys are part of WWE, you get to use their talent.
And one thing I wanted to say from Guerrero to Titanic, because this match was great. The Jaban Laredo match, and who was the third one? And Jeff, that was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, there's a little bit for everybody. Like, the Wagner Page match was super short, but it had great storytelling, so it didn't matter that it was less than 6 minutes.
Oh, man, I had to pee.
Laredo Evans and Carter going for nearly 15 minutes, and it was false to as well.
It was actually a great match. It was under 6 minutes.
Yeah, the storytelling made it fun.
That's what it is. It's like the funny thing about it is there's this thing because it's internet wrestling community, like you need to give these guys time, and it's like dude, sometimes sometimes with more skill, you're making 6 minutes, look better than 15. You know what I'm saying? So it's that's kind of weird that wrestling doesn't. But you didn't need to like that much, So good.
It's like you had Ethan Page with a wrench hit to Phil Rogers Jr. and in his trunks, hit him, get the 3, 1, 2, 3, match is over, but then Iguana came out as like, no, he cheated, check his trunks, and then you get the wrench out, and it's like, oh, no, that's wrong, restart the match, and then Viper hit his signature move right afterwards, and got the pin, and everybody, well, I don't know, crazy.
You too, since I'll be seeing you around, my friend.
The spot where Ethan Page takes a wrench and he puts it in his trunks, right? So Iguana comes out and, hey, wait, he's got the so Ethan Page reaches into like this, they pull that in, and he actually pulls a sock out of his pants. He goes like, oh shit, it's still sticking back in there, I'm really sorry. And then reaches in his trunks.
Actually, I think Iguana Gigantes was the one that got it out, right, Conan? Instead of
if you look that spot on he reaches in his trunks and pulls out a sock. I want to heal.
That's it for the future, though. So if Triple H creative additions to the show, maybe for the next show it would be like, hey, let me
put that in there, right?
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, so overall, it was a great show. I know that you're very close to it.
You know this area, when Conan used to recommend this, he used to put a socket strap. You know that?
Yes, I have it.
Hey, that's the kind
the
of
guys like it. Yeah.
That's how you guys got started this great relationship,
Dude,
great friendship.
Don't lie. That was like an old school thing, like back in the day with some of the babyface in wrestling, like you guys put a socket in front to draw girls and stuff.
Right?
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's a funny show, you know?
And Conan, I gotta ask you about you're very close with him. Do you have any insight on the injury that he suffered in the show?
Yeah, he's gonna be out like 3 more weeks.
Okay, so it's not necessary. So he won't wrestle in the show in Mexico City on the 17th, right? On the TV debut?
I don't know. He might be just on time for that.
Fingers crossed. And in worst case scenario, you can get him out there with the mic and with his Spanish skills.
We just work around it. Back in 1998, you'd be injured and you go out there and the guy would work around because you got to work. You can't take off. So if it's like a shoulder or you just work around it. The guy doesn't take the bumps, the other guy takes the bumps and stuff. It's kind of weird, like these days, it's like, the guy's hurt, he has to so nobody can work around his injury. Because you have to, there's so much shit in their matches now. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of weird way of thinking that people have these days. Like, they don't want to have a bad match. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't do anything, so they just rather not even work altogether.
Well, no, they stop them from working if they're injured, right? Isn't that a good thing, though?
No, but some of the injuries are like, dude, if you got a hurt shoulder, hurt shoulder.
Yeah.
Keep it up and you literally do nothing that would compromise your left shoulder in the match. You can reach out underneath and grab the guy's arm to shoot him in your right arm. You can do everything with your right arm to do that. Yeah. Maybe you get one bump. You don't even have to take a bump in the match. So it's like, you take 8 bumps. This guy shoots the turnbuckle and you sound like, I don't know.
You're saying that's specific because it's on the shoulder.
I'm just saying, I've been hurt, even though I've been hurt back.
Everybody has. So just take care of my leg.
Yeah.
That's his back, take care of my back, and you tell them and they. So,
I'm not taking this bump.
So like this, right? So in that ring, nobody is stomping your back. Everybody's done it.
Right.
Yeah, a bad bump, even if it's safe, it's a move that can jeopardize it, making it go from 3 weeks to 3 months.
And then you're talking about athletes that want to perform, are young, want to go out there and don't give a fuck, right? But we've seen it so far with these quarterbacks that they're obviously hurt, they put them in the tent, they come out, and they're not all right. But it's hard to tell a guy that's making fucking so much money and, getting his first break, you gotta say, on national TV and...
Perfect example, okay? Brock Purdy was out, okay? Mac Jones is playing at a very high level, and Sam Frank was winning. Mac Jones played a game with like a hurt PCL. Like a hurt game was like, and they got through the game, and they won. It's like they were really on the schedule. It's like they have a chance to win it to get the number 1 seed because you had to have the prominent players go through injuries. And it's just like, the game plan would protect the guy, don't scramble, we'll do drop backs.
Let us skip this.
You work around the shit, It's like, it's funny that like people just Like the easy things get hurt. You're like, you know what it was kind of like back in the, remember back in the late days of WCW, like in 2000, 2001, the slightest bit of an injury, that guys just wanted to be sent home.
Right.
You know, it was just because it was lazy and stuff. But now it's like, you know, it's like you would think you want to work. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
This feels more like WWE might be trying to protect Dom from getting even worse. From this injury, be like,
The shoulders seem like it'll happen over and over again. What do you call it? Recurring injuries.
You don't put him in there with Brock Lesnar. Yeah, working with the guy, just like you go to them. Because they tell him, get in the business for a while, the road just do it, you know, so I don't know. It's just like, you know, like Finn Balor could work with him around an injury or so, you know, so they can do a tag. You know, all you can do is look pro. I remember that when Brown first started getting open, they were doing six-mans and stuff, man. I remember he was saying good stuff because he would tag in. All he would do is punch and kick and then go tag back out. Just like getting heated, just tag back out. And he's getting over because with the punch, if you didn't hit your hands on the guy, he did a tag, you know? So, like, you can do shit like that, you know? Well, no, I think it's...
If you were the one booking AAA on your own like you were a couple of years ago, Conan, who would you put against Dom for your debut on TV?
Either Ray or Penta.
Oh, so this is like a Netflix thing. This is kind of like the Netflix debut type thing with this show, right? Like a debut.
First Nitro, first Dynamite.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you want to pick, you know?
You get Penta or who else?
Yeah.
Ray, okay. Yeah, oh boy, yeah, getting that rematch.
They got the heavy artillery now.
I mean, I would have liked to see Vikingo versus Dom, but I know that ain't gonna happen, or Psycho versus Dom, so we could actually get heat on Dom and get like somebody that people would cheer if you put Psycho in there. But yeah, I mean, Penta, if he's available, that would be a huge match, because at the moment, being 2 weeks away from the show, there's still no matches announced, to my knowledge, for the January 17th show. So that was just...
Yeah, but they're announcing they're still only half of it. Because they're announcing the first show on the network. It's just like they give everybody... There's anticipation. And now everybody's anticipating the card, so it's going to actually draw... Like, people are probably going to tune in because they want to see these wrestlers. You know, before that show there. So I was like, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Think about it. You know?
No. Yes, sir. I got 2 things for you. That's that. The first one is the first time on Lucha Libre segment you will be serenaded. Okay. Number 2. Do you remember when we asked you to call Harry and get his call of a touchdown? Did you ever do that?
No. I meant to send in the text when I asked him for
Harry sent it to you. So
yeah, I got it.
Let's get to that call right now. Let's do that. Let's do a quick interlude. Oh, this is Harry, the USC announcer, calling TCU's overtime touchdown to beat USC at the end of the game. Here's the call.
Seals, formación escopeta, 3 receptores por derecha. USC buscando presionar, pase con su válvula de escape por izquierda, Pena avanza a la 30, sigue de pie a 25, se escapa, y pierde la comunicación. Los troyanos, dicen los árbitros que se terminó el partido. Vamos a terminar el juego. Nosotros vimos la anotación. El árbitro se presenta. Okay.
Harry, that was one thing, kind of excited, but kind of disappointed. Was that the...
Yeah, I mean, I can't get to a touchdown call like I do for SC, who pays me for the game, but it's like a big play for the game where it's like at the end when the guy got in the end zone paying, I was like, no puede ser. It's like, this can't be happening. Because there was like 3 missed tackles, and it's like all we needed was 1 stop to get the second overtime.
Plus, you kind of insulted the players for not tackling.
Come on, you bastards. We gotta end this today,
And you know what, bro? That was a very good call, man. That was very well done, bro.
man, I was in a terrible position. Like I said, I was out on the stands. I was like in the handicap section.
Did they make you feel like on a wheelchair?
You see the YouTube clip from the Chandler Jones touchdown where on YouTube they have all the balls.
Yeah.
Did you ever listen to that? I love to get the New England outfit. I can't believe that. That's like the stupidest thing I've ever seen. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. How do you think
You're in the air. You're part of a heartbreaking play where it's like this can't be. And then if you're a neutral, if you're the TV guy or the radio guy for the national broadcast, it's like you can get a little bit more emotion in there, and it's like it's a big part of the game. I got lucky. I was blessed that the Raiders were actually the ones on the winning side in that play, because that was actually one where the Raiders posted it on their social media, and it just exploded, and everybody's like, what the hell, that's awesome, who is this guy? And instead of just being like on your piece of fans that follow you, and
how come you don't want to keep it 100 now when you announce the show?
I never told them.
Harry, when you do these things that they're really proud of, you get these records at 100.
They don't exist. We don't have it.
There you go, now you got an excuse. I got an excuse to get a hat or
Delco Joe Feeney shirt. Would you wear a Delco Joe Feeney shirt?
We need a merch guy.
You're the merch guy. You're the merch guy.
We paid him, man. Oh, how many ways it says? It's not over with yet.
I haven't done any designs yet. What do you call it? You know what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing right now? This is called Patreon. I know that comes out. So I did this on my own, but Conan, you'll understand in a second. So I'm doing a raffle, like a lottery, right? And I'm gonna put,
for a free month, right?
Yeah. So 5 Patreon subscribers now, including new subscribers, are in the raffle. 5 will win a free month of Patreon. I myself will send them their Patreon membership money back. I'm actually putting it together right now.
Pretty well. I mean, honestly, sometimes some of the content that like Conan delivers, we should be paying them.
Oh, that's too much.
That's good.
Very disrespectful.
Edit, when you do those shows, Joe,
I'm thinking I did.
I don't want to get anything for free, any free content.
Like, if they get a free month, don't be out.
So it's like, they're going to get anything.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'll send you your membership feedback, but that'd be minus a third, because Disco still wants it.
Hey, I'm on the show, and I pay for Patreon because it's great content.
I pay for Patreon too. You have to pay out of your pocket for Patreon. You can't give to Patreon. You have to send you the money and you send it to do the thing. So it's like I pay for I
pay for my dad.
Alright, yeah, I looked you up. Where can you find you marinated chilling in the cut on IG, Snapchat, TikTok, yada, or Grindr?
Bastards.
I think on this on Twitter, just
think you can beat us?
You can also
y'all think y'all can beat us? Think again.
Where I work. You want to come see me at the club. If you dial 702-869-0003 and mention my name and mention the podcast,
be careful out there.
We'll limit to pick you up for free, get you in for free, and get you a drink for free. How about that?
Right. So check this out. If you happen to be in Vegas and you spot me at the Korean barbecue or at the sports place at the in-round tournament with the customary bourbon in one hand, don't be afraid to put another one in the other hand. And we only will accept Fuller, Russell, or Buffalo Trace. And also, don't be afraid to stick a hot dog into its pie hole. Don't confuse it with a hot dog when a flying relish. Just disregard. And you don't just run up and start chopping it up with them. There's a little protocol and go to something like this. Boom. First you give them a compliment, then another compliment. Then you can ask them a question. You can talk to them for 1 to 3 minutes. If you put them over additional time, if you're not annoying them, you tell them they're like, at no time will there be any direct eye contact. $20 match will get you an autographed picture or another round. But if you get drunk and obnoxious and or don't put them over, you will get good.
Can I get an 81 back reception?
At which point you can tell them, you go girl, because you're getting 86 if you come into the movie. Give me hugs and kisses are back on the table, especially for two transgenders and non-binaries. This for gentlemen, callers, topless men is not involved due to the weather. Secret menu is the hands of the belief is the sugar cookie martini. And just for those of you that still know, The sugar cookie martini consists of vanilla frosting and sprinkles. That's for winning the glass, which was the next to that winning. Some vanilla vodka, some hot cream, whole milk, amaretto, powdered sugar, and ice. By the way,
Chicken, I guess you ready.
VI does provide websites at the Shake Shack, and you will, only for the holidays, 2 badges for free with dipping sauce, the barbecue, the ranch, the mojito. He's got more flavors than Wingstop, coming soon, lemon pepper. What else do we got here? You can witness it in 3D or virtual reality. Unfortunately, the 3D glasses and VR goggles are not included. This is 3 to 5 a.m. in the morning, and this is a limited offer. You can check me out on Twitter at KOMMAN5150. I want to thank our Patreon. You can check us out at KOMMAN.me. You can get all the extra audio video content that they make the show, 7 years of catalog, with all the meltdowns, with all the lag, with all the hyping, with all the information. We've got over 2.5 years of straight subscriber growth, and I know that we got a lot of selections that you could do for the wrestling podcast or different podcasts in general, and we thank you for choosing us for your information and entertainment, and we thank you for riding to us and listening to the main show and the K100 Pops, the rehash, the sports show, and the mailback show. All of them are doing good things with support patronage. All we can continue to do is put on forward and choose working content. So I want to thank you and Joe for the done this without you guys. Thank you very much for listening to K100.
Thanks for listening to K100. This is longtime friend of the show, Felicia Rose, whom I chose because Joe Keeney didn't want to come on. You can find me on X at Felicia Rose and on Facebook and Instagram at People's Print. Please support K100 with Conan and Disco at the show's Patreon site at patreon.com/Conan or Conan.me. Every week on Patreon, the new content includes Raw, SmackDown, and AEW Dynamite reviews, as well as monthly pay-per-view analysis. Your subscription also includes 7 years of content, as well as exclusive audio and video, matches, promos, and pictures. All weekly content comes to you early and ad-free. The higher tiers also include the opportunity to jump on the roundtable with a crew for either a live Q&A, a masked watch-along, or a segment discussing the last bit of it. Make sure you subscribe and follow the podcast on your preferred podcast provider, as K100 releases 4 to 6 shows every week, including K100 Sports, K100 Talks, K100 Rehash, and the bonus mailbag. If you'd like to support Conan, Disco, or Feeney individually, you can check out their Pro Wrestling Tees.
Come on, dude.
Just go to ProWrestlingTees.com and enter their names into the search box. To submit a question for the mailbag, or a song and video for the juicy Frankie seal of approval, please use K100questions@gmail.com. This is so long, guys. The K100 official YouTube, manned by Husey, is on fire as always, especially in the comment section, and you can find that under Keeping It 100 Official. The new K100 Rumble, run by Feeney, will contain some new audio and video clips, as well as classic material. This can be found at rumble.com/K100Conan. For shorter clips, the K100 TikTok comes to you from the team of JJ Claxton and Chris Mason, and is available at K100. If you're not a TikTok user, here's your reason to sign up. Plus, K100 is on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All accounts are active under at K100Conan. Thank you to all our friends of the show, and every member of the K100 audience. Month by month, we continue to grow, and it's all thanks to you guys spreading the word. So thank you very much for your support, and we'll see you next week right here on K100 with Conan and Disco.
What do you get when you take big diving?
Gotta go, dude.
Los capable, los drama, babies. They are so on the planet. Stripping of everything. And getting rid of it. Sticking with them for a man for the hard to monetizing. You make them maybe not who you expected, or maybe you should have. And every week, nothing else. in professional wrestling, the pressure creates diamonds, the activated. The sweat, and tears, and broken bones, and concussions, and disappointment, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat, and going to insane places in your mind because you're so hungry, willing, so happy. This is like nothing else in professional wrestling. This is something that barely to entry. This is something the very high price tag. And stepping in the ring to show Benjamin on Wednesday, you will be very high on the list of straight up the best dudes I've ever been. You can't even share it. You have to throw me around at all. There's nothing I do better than showing Benjamin. I have all respect to the work for those guys. They're what they do. They're doing the finish line and drop them 3 times. I don't know if they're shouting Benjamin. Look at the price. You're going to have to do it for a lot more. They hurt me.
Did you want it?
It's not a no.
That's taking from the meter and well and that's it. I'm talking with RGB, hosted by you can't the Buffalo with Nathan one. They're fine about the project, you are crazy. That's all it's supposed to do, because we didn't have all the things and all the good things very special episode here. We're talking about the game, who, especially this time, that he's got some great things. The first freshman and the first black quarterback to start. Montgomery Bell, I think that he was not built in the street. He's got the qualifications that he has no idea. But this man is incredible. He's a highly educated. He is the leader of the tech family. We're talking about the one and only Barstow. Before we get off on this, just give you a little open field. So we're good. Yeah, you look great. Go out there and get Kitty with it. Talk about blowout. You ready to start this thing there?
Hey, this is the opening drive. The first question is, answer that you are a perfect fit. You're going to start the kind of thing. When you talk to Charlotte, Severe, Dion, how did you handle the pressure of going back on the coach's field? Or what did you teach you about the leadership?
Definitely. You feel like you were excited because you were the coaches and nothing we brought in kind of on today. Over here, we wasn't using coaches. It made people look at us a different way.
Oh, shit. Can't beat him up.
Over to you for the people at home who's trying to make this big special on
Good job.
You know, when this whole debate went down, I just started posting the football players. I was a good basketball player. So I know that you were a backup on it. I think myself, oh, my coaches in the year, they always ask me but it's about baseball. Do you follow baseball on social good? Okay. And then when you were growing up, who did you represent on baseball?
Get back, get back.
When you put the baseball on, the Hall of Fame. So that's a really good clip. I like okay, so
Please. Get in here. All right. Oh, see. Dirty laundry. Hope you stick around. Oh, sticking. It's kind of peaceful in here. Brendan, listen. Okay. Come on, some put y'all legs out. All of you. See? Then you gotta come where we're at. You'll be safer. Hell, to come up where I'm at. Yes, it is. We won hell of a war. Gotcha. Come on, you bastards. Oh, fuck it. It's one of those tankers. I'm gonna beat this son of a bitch. Ah, you didn't get me, bitch. That was getting rid of. Is that it? We win it! We win it! Sorry, D. You know I'm dirty laundry. You didn't do it with us. Didn't know it had 15, but we beat it.
He just makes it known that it's gonna take work, and he tells us when we're gonna have a hard practice. He tells us when we're gonna have a light practice.
We did the damn thing.
He lets us know everything.
Woo-hoo!
You know what to expect.
That's another one in the books.
I respect him for that a lot.
Viral spiral number 2. We have an epidemic of players spitting on each other. You have Jamar Chase, who was spitting on Jalen Ramsey. You have
Right.
Carter, who was spitting on
Thank y'all for joining me for this episode. It's y'all that's still around. I got this to say to you. And primetime show, we'll talk more about our love for e-feds and all that shit.
Yep, on the field.
On the field.
To those watching, thanks for coming.
Oh boy. Yes, on the field. Never been spit on the field. What would you do?
All right.
The players spit on you?
That's it for me. Now I be seeing y'all tomorrow, Saturday Night Worldwide, ACW, season premiere, season 6. Hopefully this shit don't go haywire with the heating up and shit. Dirty laundry, good luck.
That's what I'm saying. It's so disgusting.